Hi, I'm Mel Tour, the Aloha Shirt Psychic, and I've got Kim Copeland in the house. Hi, Kim.
To see you, Mel, and everybody. Welcome.
I see we got Rosaire Hall in the house. We're having dinner with her and Jim, her husband, and our friends Larry and Don on Saturday night, and I'm going to make amaretto bread pudding.
Amaretto bread pudding.
I'm making the Italian Christmas bread, and it's got eggs and amaretto and butter.
Oh my gosh. Sounds amazing.
All kinds of stuff in there.
Oh, all kinds. Huh? Secret ingredients.
Huh?
Secret ingredients.
Yeah, I about 3 or 4 years ago, I did a video on it for YouTube, and I put it up. So
really,
yep, it's on there.
Awesome.
So
yeah.
Connie B says I love amaretto. Me too. It's a good taste.
Sister's asking for your recipe.
Who? Who is?
Yes.
Who is?
Chitra. She's in this chat here.
Hi, Chitra. Well, what I'll do is I will at some point post it again, and but you have to have the panettone, and I got to go to the store because I like the regular kind of that, and I buy some with the chocolate kind, just a little bit of that in there. It's got nutmeg, and custard's got the whipping cream and the eggs, and you pour it over the panettone. You had to cut the panettone and put it in a baking pan. Let it sit for an hour. Put that in the oven at 350. Meanwhile, the sauce is butter, whipping cream, milk, nutmeg, amaretto, and you got to heat it. And then you put the vanilla in at the very end. And I put a slurry of cornstarch to thicken it up. And then there's something else I'm forgetting. I don't know. I got to look at I wrote down the recipe. I use 2 or 3 different recipes plus some of my own stuff. And then I get heavy whipping cream and I whip it with some sugar, and I put a little amaretto in that. So when I serve the bread pudding, I pour that sauce over it with the amaretto whipped cream, some toasted almonds, and a mint if I can find a sprig of it.
Nice.
It's very rich.
Wow, that sounds amazing. That's not for the skinny person.
Oh well, hey, what the hell? It's Christmas, it's a holiday.
Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. It really does.
And I don't like it, but I had the idea. I had this panettone, and you could keep it like in a dark place for like up to a year. So this year's panettone the bread pudding was from last year, and so it doesn't get stale or anything. It stays good actually, and so I stored it in the basement. And
wow,
yeah,
wow.
Well, because it's in like a box, and then it's in a cellophane bag, and it's sealed really tight. It has to be sealed really tight, so you just don't open it. Leave it down there.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll tell you what else you can do with it. It's round, and you slice it. Then what I do is I take some eggs, I whip them up, put a little nutmeg in there, fresh ground nutmeg, not that stuff. And then I put just a touch of bourbon. And I take the grill top and I dip the panettone in that. And you I grease the grill top, and then you put that on there, the panettone, until it gets like golden brown on one side. You flip it, and then what I do is I either put peach preserves or orange marmalade on top with a little powdered sugar, and it's really good.
Oh my goodness, Mel!
I just do it during the holidays.
That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh!
Artery block, trust me.
Wow, you're inspiring. Maybe I'll cook again. I haven't cooked in a long time. I mean, I cook little things, but I'm not
to cook. But what can I say? It's
I know.
Do it.
Like yeah.
What are you doing for the holidays?
Me? Well, I'm going to hang out with the kids. My ex-husband is coming to visit. Lisa says she got in Japan listening to you. Yeah, so we're just going to hang. We don't have anything. I mean, I'm just got a week off and hang out. I might go do some bird watching. I mean, nothing, I should go see a musical or something like that, but I don't have anything scheduled yet like that.
And what are you going to put in the food if your ex-husband's coming for dinner?
Well, actually,
Do I hear Feenerman's
cooks.
chips?
He cooks.
Well, you better remember what he's going to put in the food.
No, it's good. No, he's a good cook. So yeah, we'll share doing different things. One of the traditions we have is orange ice in between. So orange ice, but what you do is just more of it cleanses the palate in between the whatever you know what I mean, between the appetizer and the main meal, and then the main meal and the dessert. It just is it's nice though. It's just, and it looks pretty on the table, and it's easy.
I like
easy.
the Italian tradition because Christmas Eve they have all fish, and they have the fish salad and the seven fishes and eel. Eel's not bad. It sounds awful, but all kinds of fishes. And then Christmas Day, but we're going to be in Kentucky, and so we're going to go visit my great niece.
Wow!
And we all decided rather than to exchange gifts, which we ended up doing something a little bit for everybody anyway, we just all pitched in for the Christmas dinner. So.
Oh wow, that's very
my
nice.
mom, my great niece, that was my mother's great grandchild. We gave her mom's dining room set because my mom helped raise my great niece, as did my sister, as did I.
And my goodness!
Yeah, she came with us. So, okay, share your reading, but ask a specific question, please. Okay, because we can only answer one question. And
then Ray is saying you can put it on either channel for the question. It'll show up either way,
right,
in the chat.
Right. So because I'm read on the next 2 months, just ask something specific, please. It helps us along. It really does. Okay. And I'm going through here. Oh, Connie says she loves amaretto. All right.
Yeah.
Cheaper wants the recipe for bread pudding. Butter is life, Roxanne said. Whoa. Hi, y'all. You had a butter
Oh my goodness. Now, have you done predictions for next year, Mel, at all?
No.
Okay.
But we can do something, right?
No, but do you ever?
I do, but I usually wait until January, but we can touch on some tonight.
Oh, no, it's okay. We don't. No, I was just wondering if you did those. I don't normally do that, but I did have some come to me today, or actually a couple of days ago.
Well, real quick, while I'm starring these, you can share it. How's that?
Yeah. So one of the things I felt, I know this isn't, I felt we were going to be more intuitive with our communication with water and trees and earth. Like we would humans as a general would feel that. And that there really is new light coming. And I know we see wars and things, but I feel like especially with the Middle East, I feel like there will be more peace. It's not going to be totally recovered, but there's more peace coming on there.
Well, I think the reason that Putin worked with Iran and Hamas to attack Israel was to take the attention off of Ukraine. And he wanted to stabilize the Middle East, and it's going to blow up in us. So, I think that war will end soon, and I still see money help going to Ukraine. And I talked to some people from Ukraine today, and they have family who still live there, and they were telling me about how horrible it is. So, Lisa, you have to ask a specific question, Lisa Keller. Anyway, so they told me about how horrible things are there, and but the Ukrainians will not give up, and this war is not going to end until Putin,
Yeah.
But I see peace coming.
Yes.
The thing that frightens me is the rise of the racism, the bigotry, and the xenophobia.
Yeah. It's just going to go back down, though.
At some point, I see it going back down in 2024. And I'm about to formalize the impeachment of Biden. Well, number one, he hasn't done anything wrong, but the only reason they're doing that is because it is an election year. They want to make him look bad.
Yeah. He's going to win, though.
I think that's coming from Trump. I really do. That whole thing. But they don't have a leg to stand on. So Biden
I saw him winning. I saw Biden winning. Yeah, very clear. I didn't even ask, and it just came in my mind. And now here's some other things. I don't want to go too much negative or anything, but I did see India having some flooding. I don't know why. I just saw that. And,
A lot of Bangladesh is going to have a lot of flooding, more so than normal.
oh, okay. Let me see here. Oh, I also felt like there would be more overall in the world, though.
You can slap it on your thighs, Mel. How about on my butt and my stomach?
But I feel like in general, though, humanity will be rebelling against bad, horrible leaders. I think I definitely, and it's more and more in the next 2 to 3 years, really strong. Yep. And now I don't normally even get any kind of weather stuff, but I did see a little volcano going on in Hawaii, but not bad.
Well, I think probably Mauna Loa, Mauna Kea, or Kilauea will erupt again. What happened a couple years ago was because they were fracking down below to get the geothermal energy, and it created cracks in rocks. So normally, where the lava fountain would go through the normal natural cracks in the rocks, it found that. And then what happened is it opened these fissures, and they were massive. And so what happened was then it drained all the magma out of Halemaumau crater up at the top. And everything was starting to move in, but now the crater is filled up again. So, and poetic justice, the lava, guess what? Lava moves very fast in the beginning, but then it slows down. It goes very slow, but nothing will stop it. So the thermal station where they were fracking, the lava ate it. Yay.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness.
Good.
Wow. Okay, there's some good questions here.
You got to ask a specific question. It's like I'm hearing, can you rid on the energy of anything good for me coming in 2024? There's lots of good things coming, but please make it specific.
Okay.
Makes it easier for us. Okay.
All right.
All right. Give me a second.
Of course. Yes.
The world market for the panettone, Connie B. You can buy panettone at, I don't know where you live, but a lot of the local grocery stores carry it during the Christmas season, and that goes to Connie B. Brooke says, I'm skinny. I need that pudding. I'm going to have I should buy stock in panettone now.
You should.
No, they did not pay me for this. Well, Christine Thomas is like fruitcake that lasts forever. The bourbon is the key. You can put bourbon in panettone like when you put it on the griddle, but you don't need that. It's in like a box, and it's in like a cellophane bag. It's still really tight, and that's what keeps it, especially if it's in a cool, dark, drier place. So anyway.
Okay, and Roxanne saying Whole Foods carries it. Okay,
there you go. Yay. Here, we're almost done. I'm starring a bunch of Kim, so I just want to be able to get to it.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just seeing Janice has a dog who always doesn't like the sound of keys. He runs the other way. I think he knows she's leaving.
I think you're right. And probably at some point or other, the dog was traumatized maybe by pennies in a can or the sound of something crashing that sounded like keys, and it reminds the dog of that. So that's
maybe. Yeah, she says nothing, that he hasn't ever been traumatized, anything, but.
Well, sometimes dogs can be, and you just don't know it.
Yeah. I know my dog runs, it could be anything. You open up a crinkly bag and she runs.
Yeah, it's that sound. They get scared by it. Maybe as a puppy before you got the dog, it imprinted on something like that. And like with Lucky, things that you would think wouldn't bother her, she doesn't like. Like when we started teaching her to jump through hoops, we changed colors, and she didn't like it.
I see. Yeah. But Amanda's got a point. Yeah, she just knows what the keys mean. It's like, you're going to go, so I'm going to go too. I'm going to go before you go. It'd be like
that's
that.
What I think. I think it's separation anxiety, Kim. I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm just going to do 3 more.
Okay.
Um, all
I
right.
love it.
I
I
love this.
know.
This is so cool. Christine Thomas said, I cooked tonight, took some to my 100-year-old friend. Fresh salmon, mashed potatoes, and multicolored carrots ready for a nap. You all, if you want to do something good if you want to do something to raise the vibration this holiday season, it's Hanukkah. I think Ramadan's coming up. I think it's Kwanzaa, Christmas, whatever your religion, whatever your belief, try to do something good every day. But maybe if you have a neighbor or an elderly person who can't cook, take them a little something or take them to the grocery store, whatever. Christine, that was really beautiful of you. And
It
that's
is. That's really nice.
all, good. I like that. Yay. Christine, because you did that good deed, you won a free half-hour session.
Oh, that's so sweet of you, Mel.
All right.
Uh,
Well, you got to pay it forward, right?
yeah.
All right.
I was reading in the paper somewhere today. It says not all 100-year-olds are depressed, and I'm thinking, are most of them? I hadn't heard that.
I haven't either. I mean, at 100 years old, they've earned the right. Right? Okay. Here's from Sally, Biden impeachment. Well, they said they're going to formalize it, but it's an escalating GOP probe of what, I mean, they talk about Hunter Biden, and he paid the taxes ultimately. Trump didn't. And if Hunter Biden is guilty of something, then let the courts decide that. But he did maybe a little iota of something. Look at Donald Trump. Look at some of these people in the House that have done all of these criminal things, and the Republicans look the other way. They're too busy divert, deceit. Wait, my 3 Ds: detract, distract, divide, and destroy. They just want to shift the focus to make Biden look bad, and it's not going to work. What do you think, Kim, about the impeachment?
No, I don't think so. No, they have. You're right. It's ridiculous. It's just don't even. He's going to win. I got that, and I'm not even. I didn't even ask, and it was just right there. Biden's going to win. We don't need to worry about it.
Well, what I see is an end to this American apartheid, this small group of MAGA, whatever they are, ultra-right-wing Christian nationalists cramming their beliefs down the rest of us' throat. And I see Roe v. Wade at some point reinstated. I see different justices on the Supreme Court. I see rules coming that they're going to have to follow, and if they don't, it's against the law. I see accountability. But mostly, I see in 2024, justice will prevail and peace. Peace will happen.
Oh, that's right. Peace will happen. Yeah. I see the political system really changing by 2030.
I agree with you. And I don't think it's going to be anti-democratic. I think it's going to be more democracy. So
yes, more, way more. Different, very different.
I would so appreciate a reading from you, Armel, this evening. Please ask a specific question, but what we'll do is pull one card. How's that?
Yeah. And I'll get a color for her too. How about for MJ there? Well, because I know she's got that beautiful orange there, but I also feel orange, but I feel green and orange with her. And okay, when I want to see this green and orange, I feel new healing coming in your way. And this is like for the new year. I want to say January, even that soon. You have new healing abilities, everything is going to feel like landed right in your lap. And I feel you're going to go, oh, I knew that. Oh, I knew that. Your intuition is going to be boop like that.
And I pulled judgment. All right. It means it's hooking into your intuition and stepping out of what you're afraid of that others think of you, and regaining your own power, and stepping out of some sort of fear. And so I see you surrounded by green, a bright green, which I feel is a lot of healing coming, a lot of emotional, mental, spiritual healing. And then I see the color blue, which is an abundance of better things for you. So that's what I intuit.
Nice.
All right. Let's keep going here. Okay. Mimi T says, will we move next year? I see the number 11. And Spirit shows me packed boxes. And whenever I see packed boxes, it could either be a move or it could be remodeling. But I see a move. I really do. And it feels wonderful. And I see a place that's got a lot of trees around it. So good. What do you think?
Oh, that's nice. Well, I feel it definitely in the second half of the year because I got second half of the year. I actually can feel those trees as well, by the way. And I think it's the kitchen. I feel the kitchen. I can even smell the kitchen. Like you're going to go, oh, this is my kitchen. It doesn't really feel brand new to me, but it just feels like, oh, this, I know this is, I can work, I can live here. It's the kitchen.
Yeah, it'll be like, yes, right? Okay. M. Taylor, hello to you both. Hi. Oh, wait, she just asked a
We
question.
just did her.
I would appreciate insight regarding my current financial situation. Here again, step out of judgment, step out of fear. I intuit pentacles, which means an increase in money. Will you be Rockefeller wealthy? No. Like right now, I see the Four of Pentacles, which is like trying to juggle money and it's wondering if I'm going to have enough. But I see it getting better. Then I see the Five of Pentacles, which is two people outside, looks like a church walking in the snow, and they're fearful of being homeless or not having enough abundance. But I see the money increasing. And I always see a roof over your head and food on the table.
I definitely feel that too, is that always feeling okay. It's going to be okay. But I do feel like there's a lot of paperwork involved here. I found something. I don't know what it is. And so it's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I got a
It's
yes.
okay.
It looks like there might be money coming through some legal papers or something.
Okay. Good.
That's what I think.
Hi, Ron.
Okay. Samantha, will I get the right job for me in 2024? Well, you won't have the wrong one, that's for sure. I see a job. It might not be optimal, but it looks like you might be in that for 8 or 9 months and then another job after that, which feels wonderful.
Yeah. And I feel when I see the job for you, I feel it needs to be colorful. And when I say colorful, look at that hummingbird, but it's about creativity. So when you'll feel like if you can be yourself, feel your creative self, feel like you've connected to your soul, your passions, your joys, then that's going to be the right job. But it may not be till September. I sort of feel like that, like it's not right away. I kind of feel September.
Okay. I think we've answered this before in another show, Sandy Johnson. Hello, can you tell me why my daughter's cat, who loves her dearly, attacks my daughter when my daughter takes a shower?
I don't think I did. I don't think we've done that one with the shower.
I remember it. I remember answering.
Oh, it is okay.
Well, the answer is very simple. Just don't let the cat in the bathroom. It's like, somebody goes to the doctor and says, doctor, every time I eat hamburger, I get sick. What do I do? And the doctor says, don't eat hamburger.
You know what? You know how cats love to lick the water off of you when you've had a shower? I feel like it's so excited, like doesn't even know how to handle itself. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I want to just, get you quickly. And it's going to maybe feel like attack, but I don't think it's in a real attack.
And I think it's a little bit of fear-based going on too. I think the cats are traditionally afraid of water. And I think the cat feels the water as a threat. And that's why it does that. And sometimes if they're afraid, they'll cling on like they're attacking. But I need to know more specific information. But I think the way around it is just don't let the cat in the bathroom. Because with dog training, and if a dog shows certain anxiety, we believe in advocating for the dog. And so we don't want to put the dog in situations that's going to create anxiety for the dog. So, all right.
Yeah, good.
Linda Bishop says, it's a good night to win the lottery. 500 million. Whoa.
Pretty close. Yes.
You gotta buy a ticket to win, but if I won it, all my friends would be rich too. I think if you take it all at once, the government gets a lot more of it. So what they do is you take all of it all at once. You don't get the 500 million, you might get 300 million. And then the government can have that. So live at 150 million. I could
That would
live.
be amazing,
I
right?
could live on 100. I could live on 10,000. Just
Oh my
visiting
goodness.
says, "Will my health be good in 2024? Dealing with vertigo from the last 5 weeks. Thanks." Well, we can't really diagnose or anything, but I do see improvement. Yes.
I do too. I do. Absolutely, I do. For
Well,
sure, there's a big turnaround by March. Big.
I was
Like you
having.
won't even remember. Huh?
I'm sorry. Say again.
I mean, like you won't even remember. It'll be just like way so far back. You're like, oh, okay, it's all gone.
I was having vertigo, and I
Yeah.
think what was happening is I would look a certain way, and they said it was benign paroxysmal vertigo. But the
Yeah.
last bout of it, I would have these episodes where I felt like I was dizzy and I was going to pass out. It was horrible, and the room was spinning. So I went to my doctor, and he gave me Valium, and that.
Oh,
But I asked him if I could have a CAT scan of my head, and he says, "I don't think this is a brain tumor." But my guides kept telling me, "There's a tumor. There's a tumor." And I was asking everybody, "Is this a brain tumor?" And they laughed. No, it's not a brain tumor. As soon as I found out that I had that tumor behind my tonsil that was this size and they took it out, I have not had an episode of vertigo. So I think it was putting pressure on the inner ear. And that
yeah.
had those little cilia in there. And I think that created a disruption.
Wow.
But just visiting, I don't think you have a tumor. But there's certain exercises you can do that will help the vertigo. So I see it getting a lot better. And a lot of times people with vertigo, they'll have it, it goes away and it doesn't come back.
Right. That's true. I've had it before too.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. I
Yeah.
ended up in the hospital.
Oh yeah, me too. I was too.
But when I went to the hospital, they found out that the artery to my kidney was blocked and they had to have a stent put in. So the vertigo got me in the hospital, which saved my kidney. So
Oh my goodness. Oh, she's gonna start a PT. Oh wow.
good. Okay.
Huh.
Can I get a message from my dog Kiki? She just passed away.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. She's going to be with you this holiday season for sure. Absolutely. And I feel like this is a time that you're going to really be thinking of Kiki because of the holidays. But no, I mean, I feel like, I don't know if you can feel the fur. I feel the fur right next to me. I hope you can. Just feel that right now. Just call her in right now. See if you feel the difference.
I can't tell from the picture if she's part German Shepherd, but it's because it's a tiny picture. If that's her, she's a beautiful dog. But I see another dog coming too. So you're going to get, you might say, no more dogs, but Kiki's going to send you another dog.
I think it's a smaller dog.
I don't know. I just see another dog. And this dog is frisky. Oh my goodness. It's going to be such a sweetie. Yay.
Blessings to you, Jamie.
But Kiki is whole again. And Kim is right. I see Kiki around. I feel Kiki around you. So that's so cool.
I can feel the warmth.
Me too. Yeah, it's like almost like the fur against my skin.
That's how I feel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Lisa Keller says she'd like a reading, but what we can do is pull one card. Okay.
Okay. And I'll go with the color. I can, when somebody says that, I just use a color and that's my in. Okay. Green again. I think the other person was green, but I'm feeling green with you. But when I feel this green with you, Lisa, it feels more about money and travel. And so I feel this with you, Lisa. It's like you're going to have, I don't know. I feel like excitement, movement, travel, and you're going to have the money to do it.
And I see it as healing. Whenever I see green, it's healing. So I don't know if you've not been feeling well, had health issues, but I see healing coming, on the physical. And it's about the 8 of Cups. So turning your back on situation that's not good for you. And don't worry, because the cups behind you are still full. So it's about positive change coming for you.
Good. Nice. Blessings, Lisa.
All righty. Let me go ahead here. I'm still calling. Okay. Connie B, I'm kind of pensive. How will tomorrow and Friday go for me at work?
All right.
I don't know if you're afraid of getting laid off or whatever. Hmm. But
It's
when I look into it, I don't know if it's Connie's energy or the work energy, but my heart is racing. I'm getting heartburn, and it's like it's getting me almost like a panic attack.
ooh. Well, this is somebody told me that we're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde right now, and it's easy to make like paperwork mistakes now. I mean, I know you're not supposed to sign contracts right now, but there's something about that also as far as when we're doing our work, we got to be extra diligent not to make paper, paperwork mistakes. But I actually feel it's going to be okay, whatever's happening. I feel it's okay. Like maybe you're worrying too much.
Um, I just think you're hooked into the environment there, and I see a lot of changes coming. What I do see coming for you would be a change in job or job title, and I see that soon. It feels like I don't know. It feels like it's almost getting a little bit toxic there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I feel that too.
Exiting that
Ooh,
toxicity
yeah.
as well. I see a change coming, so yay. And now that I said
Maybe.
that, I'm not having the panic anymore. The heartburn's eased up. No, it's not because I just took a drink of water. So
Yeah, yeah,
let us know, Connie B, how that works out, please. You can
yeah.
comment in the comment section. Okay. Barbara Odom says, can I get a message from my mom, Dorothy? She passed in August. I'm so sorry. You know what I saw? Not because the name is Dorothy. Remember when Dorothy went to remember when Dorothy went to Emerald City?
Yeah.
Everybody's singing and the Munchkins and everybody's happy and da 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 da. And then she says, "There's no place like home." Well, I got cold chills because Dorothy is home.
Oh.
Um,
Oh.
she is. I don't know if she was religious, but she's showing me religious items like crosses, rosaries, holy water, all kinds of stuff. And there's something she wanted you to have. I don't know if it's a bracelet or a necklace or something. She wanted you to have it, and she's thankful for you, the way you were there for her. And she's not angry, thankful, and she's giving you her thanks and her love.
I feel like she's so thankful to be where she is right now. Like she was so ready. Like, oh my gosh, I am beautiful again. I'm whole again. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's beautiful. I just feel that she's quite pleased with herself.
She is. Okay.
She kind of looks like Aunt B to me. Aunt B on
I see
Mayberry.
there's no place like home, and that's my favorite movie. And I see like all the Munchkins dancing. Not that there's Munchkins, but it's just it's a celebration. And I see her in the kitchen. You're right, and it's like I see bread, or she's baking or cooking something that's absolutely wonderful.
Ah,
All right.
okay.
Oops, I don't know if I did that. Okay. Oh, we just did that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, Watcher, do my guides have a message for me? Yes, they want you to ask a specific question. I'm teasing.
All right. Okay. Of course, right? Your guides are always with you. Always, 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 always. And you don't need to worry about that. Like, do not worry that haven't heard you or they're not going to answer you. They're always there. And I feel like maybe you even look like, is anybody here with me? I want to make sure. Are you guys still there? Of course they are. That's it.
I'm hearing keep the faith. It doesn't mean religion. It just means look at yourself and keep the faith in yourself. And they're showing me the symbol of the hands. And whenever spirit shows me that, it means healing ability. So I think, Watcher, you have healing ability, and it looks like you're going to be delving into some of that. I don't know, it's more Reiki or reflexology or more healing modalities, and paying more attention to your intuition and doing more stuff with your intuitive development. So that's what's coming through. All right. Sunflowers says, here we go. Specific questions, please, everybody. May I get a reading, please? A message from my guides. Thank you. Happy holidays to you too.
Thank you. Yes. And I love sunflowers. You know why I love sunflowers? Because that's a symbol of spirit.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
it is. And so, I mean, I think this is what your guides are telling you. Keep learning. Keep I see books. I see these yellow. I mean, and there's a lot of yellow in your picture, but I do see that your guides coming in as yellow to me, maybe a green one and a yellow one. But they're just like handing me books, 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 books. And I feel like this is what they want to show. Keep learning. We're here. And we're gonna like open up the page for you. This page,
And
42.
I've been picking up a lot of the burdens you've been carrying or feeling burdens with will be lifted. And your guides
Oh.
will be helping you lift those. And then I see like the top of the head, the crown chakra, and it's really opening up to let that energy come through to help heal you so that you don't feel like you have to carry those burdens. Um, I think it's going to be a liberating year coming for you. That's what I'm hearing, liberating and more balance. Yay. We all need that. And by the way, I was being funny when I said, yeah, I see your guys tell you to ask a specific question. I've got a crazy sense of humor. So
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Mel. We get you. We got you.
I'm glad somebody does. Joe says, I just popped in. I'm already getting hungry. Well, Faye says, I'm saying hi to everybody on Mel's channel. Okay. Jessica Lynn, can you read on the energy of anything good coming from me in 2024? You know, whenever I feel a lack of abundance in my life, I've learned to step back from that and look around and see what I'm thankful for the abundance that I do have. And that's the message that's coming through is take stock of the good things around you. And I see an energy change, an energy shift where it seems like you might have been in a little funk. I see that lifting in 2024. That's what I pick up.
And I also want to encourage you, Jessica, to look back on whatever has been good in your life and just focus on that. Like if you're not finding that right now, but focus on something that has been good and then live off that for a little bit. Like maybe write that down, remind yourself, this is good, this has been good. And then maybe that energy will continue to help accumulate more for you too.
Okay. Oops. I don't know what I just did here, but did I show that? Okay, Jessica Lynn, can you read the energy of anything? Oh, we did that, right? Did we just do that?
Yeah.
We did.
Yes.
Okay. Would love a message of encouragement from my guides for 2024 and my birthday. I don't know when your birthday is. Tough times. I'm sorry you're going through tough times. Here again, it's almost like, you know, if we didn't have the tough times, could we really appreciate the good ones? And I'm sorry you're going through tough times. I really, really am. You got to watch your health a little bit. But I'm thinking of the sun, like in the tarot deck, but the sun, which is healing, grandfather's sun. It's warm, and I see healing coming for you, the warmth of grandfather's sun. And tarot, it's the best card in the deck. And so, not that, well, it's one of the best cards in the deck. So I do see tough times getting a lot better for you in 2024. And as you're going to start to see changes around the month of February or March. And, you know, I see it kind of more like this futuristically as opposed to like that, like it has been. I don't know if you're thinking of moving or changing environment, but I see an environmental change and a lot of positive things coming.
Okay. And so for Roxanne, you know what, when you're talking, it's like, yeah, that sounds good, but I'm not going to go back into my own little space here. Roxanne, I want to encourage you to really connect with the nature, the trees, the animals, and if you have a pet or the wild animals, because I feel like when you tell nature, earth, rocks, whatever, crystals, animals, what you need, they're going to send you healing. And this feels like really strong.
You know, we were saying that my guys gave me the message to tell Roxanne, reconnect.
Yeah.
Things like that. I mean, when I went to Africa, I was just diagnosed with cancer, and it was an incredible experience. Not cancer, but Uganda. And it was about reconnecting. And boy, it helped get me through the cancer when I got home. So reconnect with nature in some way. Kim's right. Kim, when you said that, my psychic light bulb went, yes, yes, yes. It was like blinking.
Mhm.
Okay.
Especially for the birthday. Remember to tell the plants it's your birthday. They'll look back at you with a beautiful color, I promise. I mean, I saw this in my garden. It turned gold when I told them it was my birthday. My garden turned gold, and it's like, wow, like that.
The color is pink coming for you, Roseanne, which is unconditional love. That's right.
Yes, nice.
Okay. So Lynn says, wait, so she's still in the panettone. Wait, so it's like fruitcake? Well, it's kind of like an Italian fruitcake, but fruitcake is kind of dense. But this is like a cake, but it's got citron in it. It's candied fruit. So it's like, the panettones are like yay high, and they're round. And so it's more like a cake with candied fruit and citron than a fruit cake, which is more dense. So it is, but it's not. If that makes any sense. Okay, so Faye says, Faye says hi to everyone on Kim's channel. Yay. She also says hi to everybody on my channel. Everybody, please go to
hey, Faye. And happy
up on Kim's channel. Got it? Everybody go to Kim's channel.
Yeah, thank you. And happy birthday to Roxanne, too. I don't think we said that.
I'm sorry? I couldn't hear you, Kim. I couldn't hear you, Kim. I couldn't hear you.
No, I was just looking at Roxy says, I talked to my pizza plant. Oh, you can't hear me?
I can hear you. It just...
Oh, okay.
It was just my hearing.
Can you hear me now?
It was my hearing. It's not you. It's my hearing.
Can't hear me? Oh, okay. I see. Got it. Okay. I was just seeing that Roxy has talked to her peace plant the other day, and it gave love and vibrant green now, and its leaves are full and high. Yay. Awesome. Woohoo.
Okay. JR, can I get a reading for 2024? Everybody, please, specific questions. Okay. Eileen says,
because Mel could talk for hours, you guys.
Yeah, right. Ellen Francis says that panettone makes great French toast. Yes, it does. Especially with little bourbon in it.
Okay. With JR, what I feel for 2024 is that your health, whatever's been going on, I see you getting more fit. I don't know why I see this. I feel you getting healthier. And I also feel this appreciation of nature even more. And like, I can just see you going, wow, this is the life. I can really appreciate now the little things. So it's wonderful to have that gratitude. Just that and alone will make you a happier person, really.
I see the moon, which is the keeper of intuition. And it's about learning to listen to that more. It's the first thing that comes through. It also means hidden things coming to the surface, but not in a bad way, almost like a catharsis. So I see getting rid of the things that have been holding you back, and this catharsis, it really helps you to move forward in very positive ways. Yay. That's what I pick up.
Beautiful. Okay.
Let's see here. Okay. Here we go. Sally, can I get a message from my dog Wesley? He passed June 2022. We miss him I miss him. We love our animals, that's for sure. And bless you. Ooh, sneeze on the truth, Miss Kim. That's what we say in the South where I come from.
Oh my goodness.
I can see the dog's tail going like this, and he's nudging, trying to get your attention, trying to let you know that he's around.
Now, I think there's another dog coming, if there isn't already.
Either I'm reading your mind or you're reading mine, because that's all.
But definitely, now you say he's passed. He's not passed. He's right by you.
I agree. All right.
Yeah. Bless you.
Reagan says, hello, Auntie Mel. Hi. And beautiful Kim. My question is, and I am an old soul or a new soul? Blessings. Well, I think you're a very, 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 very old soul. I mean, My feeling is you go back past pre-recorded history.
Oh yeah, to the dirt.
Exactly.
You're old as dirt.
When they say you're older than a bag of dirt, they mean it.
And I really do see. I see the dirt,
So do
and
I.
I see gold in it. I see gold sparkles in it, or gold. I don't know, nuggets or something in the dirt with you, Kathy. So maybe you were one of the creators. One of the original beings here. Yes, you are absolutely. So a multi generational, but also many places at once, dear.
And you know what, Kathy? This is your last incarnation. I think after this, you're done.
Okay. Well,
That's what I pick up.
well, not for her soul, though. Her soul's still going to.
Oh, no. I don't mean you're done like this. I mean, there's like nirvana is not a place, it's a state of being. And I believe more like spirit is like that rather than a place. It's a vibratory level. And
Right.
only word I could say is it's in your nirvana. It's like your soul has reached that level where it no longer has to come back and incarnate. You'll be directing others who have to come back and incarnate.
Yeah. You'll be somewhere else doing something else on a different level for sure.
In the multiverse. I tell the story about I had my DNA done through a company whose name I can't mention, really good company. And it came back that I have more Neanderthal DNA than most people, like 7%. So I guess
7%?
Yeah. So I always thought I was Neanderthal, but I like it. So
That means you're old as dirt too.
Exactly. That's where I was going with it. And when she asked that question, I was thinking, Neanderthal, pre-human. Well, Neanderthals were human, but you go back a long way, dear. So, and I just had Rome Kim seeing the Colosseum. I just had a picture of her in the standing in the Colosseum in a past life.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michelle Krantz says, "Why does my dog's friend Romeo chew and lick his left arm? Sounds like he's got an irritation on it, but it could also be a nervous thing. Like when Lucky scratches, she's not responding to an allergy. She's just anxious. It's her way of relieving anxiety. So a lot of times that licking and chewing can be an anxiety relief. But if he keeps doing it, he's going to get the fur off, and then he can end up having a hot spot, which is a bacterial infection. So you might want to ramp that up so to keep him licking it or chewing it.
I agree.
Right.
Wrap it up.
Look and see if there's any kind of eruption on there, because I'm thinking it might be an allergy or something that's bothering him. But if it's not, then it's a reaction. It's that he's anxious about something.
Yep. I'm with you on that.
That's why dogs chase their tail.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought they were just doing that to entertain us.
No. Well, sometimes yeah, right. I got a dog who has a bobtail and they try to chase it. I'm like, well, that's kind of counterproductive. All righty. Hi, Kim and Mel. Greetings from Portugal. Hello, Portugal. Yay. Maria Leonor Correa de Matos. I hope I said it right.
Wow. Good job.
Go ahead, Kim.
So going to be sold for a fair price. Other 14 inheritors want to accept a very low first offer. Oh.
I would tell them don't accept the lowball offer because they're just hungry and they want the money. Hang on. And
I agree.
Looks like you'll be able to get people on your side so that I do see it sold for a fair price. I just think they want, I know in Spanish it's dineros. I don't know how to say it in Portuguese, but I'm hearing don't cave in.
I agree on that. It's like I see this low offer and then I see where maybe you're asking, but it's somewhere in the middle here, but more like 3/4 up or something. That's how I see it.
Me too. So when it sells, we're going to come to Portugal and celebrate. How's that? Okay. Donna O'Brien. Boy, that's a nice German name. I'm teasing. I'm German Irish. I'm German Irish and Italian. Go figure.
You're all mixed up. I
Do
thought
you,
you were Neanderthal.
I'm sorry?
I thought you were Neanderthal.
Well, I am that too. And you know what's funny? It was like I'm fascinated by caves. It's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Well, where's your ancestor? In a cave somewhere in probably Europe. I don't know.
Mm.
Okay. Well, they lived during the Ice Age, and I kind of like a good blizzard, but I like the warm weather. So that's as far as a Neanderthal goes, because I'll take the warm.
Me too.
Okay.
Always.
Do you see my environment getting more peaceful in 2024?
July.
Um, oh, contentment, celebration, people coming into your life from the past that are good people, enjoying that. Um, you know, when you said July, I heard a huge yes with that. Around the end of the month, it gets better.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah. I do think I can see it. There's chaos now. I can definitely feel that.
It's about as confusing as a tossed salad and a tumble dryer. I mean, I'm like,
I don't know how you find your way in the kitchen is what it looks like to me. Like the kitchen is busy.
yeah,
Okay.
okay. Deborah Godlewski, I think in Polish is Godlewski, in English is Godlewski. No, Godlewski in Polish, Godlewski. I think in English is Godlewski. Okay. I have a very sacred cat that adopted me. After a year, I can pet him sometime. Problem is, he has an eye that's runny, yellow, clears up and runny. I don't know how to help him. Any suggestions?
Oh,
Well, he's
you can't.
going to come to you more and more and let you pet him more and more. I know what you do. Go ahead, Kim.
No. I was going to say, can you spray something from a little distance? But that would just scare the cat away even more.
I would go to the vet and get some antibiotics. And when you feed him, crumple that up and put it in the cat food and let him eat the antibiotic, and that'll clear it up.
Yeah. Right. I'm sure the vet already gave her probably topical antibiotic.
I would give a systemic one, because if you try to put it in his eye, you're gonna traumatize the cat more. So I would crumble it up,
Yeah.
antibiotic
Yeah.
pill, crumble it up, put it in his food or her food, whatever the gender is. And I think
Yeah.
that's what my guides are telling me.
Good. That sounds very nice. I like that. If the vet will do that, that's great.
Let's see. Ruthie says, "Hello, Mel. Hope to meet you someday. Hello, beautiful Kim. Can you read for my daughter, Sarah?" Well, Kim and I are going to be doing some seminars together, and there's one coming in Chicago with Linda Gindel, Kevin Lewis. Kim's going to come and give a talk, and I think Kevin Chandler will be here. So you can come to that. But I get a feeling we will meet face-to-face someday, Ruthie, and I'll look forward to that.
She's an absolute sweetheart.
Right. Your daughter, Sarah, I see her coming out of the quagmire. I just feel this confusion around her. Remember when you were a kid, you'd get on the tilt-a-whirl and it would spin, you'd get all dizzy, and you could just catch a glimpse of a little something here and there. That's what I'm picking up on. But I do see her life changing for the better, and I see her getting out of toxic situations, and I see her taking her power back. So I don't know if you're asking about her health or environmental situation, but I see it getting better for her.
Yeah. You know what I see? Like 2 weeks, Ruthie. 2 weeks feels more clear, strong. I feel strong in 2 weeks. And I think Mel's right. I do feel a little more like the brain just not quite straight, not quite clear. Yeah. Blessings to you,
Viviane's in the
Ruthie.
house.
Viviane, hi.
She won a free reading from me. I don't know, Viviane, if you watched the 20K thing, but your name was on the, I think it was on the.
She knows. She does know.
Okay, good. Somebody says, this conversation is getting interesting. Yay. I got to share this. I was thinking the same thing about Kim's hair. It's the cutest cut.
Thank you. I kind of need it. I canceled my appointment yesterday, tomorrow. And she said, well, my haircut appointment. She said, well, I'm going to have to charge you for a no show.
What?
Well,
I'll be like, I
well,
don't think so.
thank you. I'll find somebody else.
I mean, if you cancel it 24 hours in advance, it's like, hello, no. I mean,
I know, especially,
in my office, if we confirm somebody and they say they're coming, and if they don't cancel and just don't show up, we have a list. And then if they ever want another reading again, they pay for the missed appointment. But if they cancel, like we had a lady that was coming today and she had to cancel yesterday at 5:00, and we wouldn't charge her for that. She had a work issue. So, but I go somewhere else.
I know, I am.
Okay, good.
Where have you seen me before? I don't know. I'm sure you probably saw me. Well, hopefully nothing bad.
Stop.
In my background, who knows? No, just
We
we're
were
not talking about that.
We were on the same street corner. Well, we were in Italy.
We were on the streets. That's true. And we were eating at the same delicious restaurant.
Oh my God.
That you did share your steak. That big, huge steak. You offered every time you ate, you shared, you wanted to share it with everybody.
I do.
Whatever you had.
That's me. All right. I don't like anybody eating off my plate, but I will share with everybody. Okay. We got time for one or two more.
Okay.
Pull a card for Annie.
Okay. And from the guides. Well, Annie, I want to just right now just say that you've got this beautiful pink angel. I mean, it's a beautiful pink angel. And it's a beautiful, when I say beautiful, it's a medium dark pink, which means that you know how to give generously, but you also can take care of yourself. I feel like this is important to you. And so you do a good job with that. I want to say there's a good balance here with that. Your giving and your receiving love is very, very well balanced.
I pulled the Seven of Pentacles, which means an increase in money is more contemplative and really going inward and really looking at your gifts and starting an outward expression of those. So I like that. And I see more of abundance of money, abundance of positive stuff. So that's what I pick up.
Nice.
Okay. Marsha Baldwin. Hello, Kim and Mel. My husband of 46 years just passed in August. I'm so sorry. But he's whole again. And I see him dancing around. I wonder who played cards, because he showed me some kind of cards. And I'm like, what is that? And he's having a good old time. And when it's your time to cross, he's going to come for you. I don't see any more catastrophic loss like that in 2024. I wonder what's going on with his chest, because I feel some things in my chest, and sometimes I can get the symptoms before they cross. But I want to tell you something. He went right to the light, just like that. And show me all kinds of trees. He's sitting outside and he's looking at those trees and feeling that breeze and looking at the birds. Oh my goodness.
He tells me that you're the love of his life. It's like you're his girl. So I don't think he's going to let anything happen this year to you. Mm-hmm. He's got you covered, front, back, sides. He's got you. And I do feel this very beautiful white light that he's bringing around you. It does feel very protective. And I don't know if you have a kitty cat or there's a cat in spirit, but I sort of feel this around him. So that feels beautiful here, that he's just offering this as a symbol of love. And he's going to meet you again to get married. I see them absolutely getting married again. Husband and wife in the wedding outfits, getting married.
Yay. Okay, this is from I don't know how to pronounce the last name. I think it's Taraychuk.
Any channel.
I'm sorry. Yeah, any channel. It's okay. Because what's coming on mine is going on Kim's as well. And if it goes on Kim's, it's got like a little paper clip beside of it on mine, so I know where it's coming from.
Oh, I see.
Or it's the other way around. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Okay. Could you give a message from my parents? Which channel do I ask a question on? It doesn't matter. Well, number one, they're very proud of you. And I hear the word forgive. You didn't do anything wrong, if that's what you're worried about. They're very proud of you. And I don't know if you're thinking you need to be forgiven or whatever, but I'm hearing you didn't do anything wrong. So one is around you, kind of behind you, pushing you forward. I love it. And one is giving me the smell of almost like a gardenia or a jasmine or something. I don't know if that's mom or dad, but whenever you start thinking of that smell or you get it in your nostrils, that's one of them letting you know they're around.
Oh, nice. I see the mom more than the dad, but I see them together. I see them in the gold light together. I see that they are still like as a husband and wife. And that's love, really. I mean, they couldn't be more happy with you, Faye, as a daughter. And yes, there may be some things where you feel like you need to be forgiven, but there's no question in their mind that it's all okay.
Right.
And that they feel very blessed to have you as a daughter.
Okay.
Love, just simply love.
Liz in Awe says, we got time for this one and then one more. Will I be able to find resources to pay off my credit card debt due to medical issues, feeling overwhelmed? Would rather focus on healing others and learning more. Well, you will focus more on healing modalities. What I did with some of the bills I had is because I didn't work for a month and a half. I mean, I had some savings, but then everybody did the fundraiser, which was wonderful. But I just asked if, I make monthly payments to the hospital, and one said no. And I said, well, then you know what? Send me to collections, because if you do that, guess what? They're going to agree to make monthly payments anyway, and they're going to keep 50% of it. And that was a Catholic hospital. The other, wonderful. And so when I just strung it out just to be passive aggressive. The other were so nice that, I'm paying monthly and it's almost done. So maybe you can call your credit card companies and tell them you had this health crisis. And sometimes if you have those insured, that might help you pay them. But I do see you getting out of the debt. The answer is yes. And it looks like,
I do too.
It looks like there's improvements coming with your health. So don't let that overwhelm you. I'm sure you called them, and if they keep calling to collect, just tell them, you know what? Or if I file for bankruptcy, you get nothing.
I feel like things will turn around by September. So I feel like it feels okay. Like you're going to be okay through this.
And I'm going to share this story with many, many, many years ago, back in 2002. I was having some tough times. I made an investment. I lost like my life savings. It was a lot of money. And something told me not to do it, and I didn't listen because I trusted somebody. That bit me in the butt. So I remember people would say you should file for bankruptcy. I'm like, no, 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 no. And I had this creditor call me, and I was trying to explain it to him. And you know what he said to me? You're a thief. I said, what? You're a thief. You're just trying to get out of pay this bill. And you know what I said to him? People have been advising me to file for bankruptcy, and I didn't want to because I wanted to pay these debts. But I'm going to tell you something. That statement just encouraged me to file. So you did me a favor. And guess what you get? Nothing. This conversation has ended. I called a friend of mine who was a bankruptcy lawyer, and I told him what happened. He said, they can't do that. You can sue them. I said, I don't want them to call me anymore. He said, when they call you, I'm going to give you this number, whatever, the number he was going to file for a bankruptcy. And he said, you tell them that after that, they can't call you. This guy called me back like 20 minutes later. And he said, I wasn't done talking. I said, I was, because I have a lawyer. You got a lawyer in 20 minutes? Yes, here's his name. I'm filing for bankruptcy. And if you call me again, I'm going to sue your company, your collection company. And you know what I'm going to call it? Mel's Place. So you know what, Liz? Don't let them bully you. You don't have to. Don't let them cause you to feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
To
And
be
she's going to be focusing on healing others.
correct.
So that's
Credit
amazing.
prepared. Sometimes ill health can't. So don't let it make you sick. And take that energy and focus on helping and healing others.
Yeah.
You tell them if I go
She's
back, we get nothing. I promise.
Hello, Kevin.
All right. Oh, is Kevin's in the house?
Yeah, Kevin Loving Vibration.
Hey, Kevin, what's going on, buddy? I'll be on Kevin's show tomorrow night. Okay, one more.
Okay.
Serena Curran, International Wealth by Soul Design. I like that. Hi, Mel and Kim. What an amazing pair. Oh, that's sweet.
Aw, thank you, Serena.
I would love a reading. Oh, butter us up first. Is that how this works?
Guys. Oh my goodness. So can I start? No.
Yeah, go ahead.
I see her walking in beauty. And I'm talking about coming more into her own beauty and feeling very, no matter, as we get older, sometimes we don't feel as beautiful. You know how that is, all that. But I feel like no matter what the age or whether your hair is good or not, like you're going to be just walking in beauty and feeling good. And I see like beautiful white light around you and at grace. You're in grace, very much in grace. And working with your guiding team, which is guides, angels, your masters here, very much so, really strong.
I think it's going to get really, really busy. And I don't know the Wealth by Soul Design. I don't know exactly what that is, but don't give it up. I see it branching out. It might be what our Wealth or Serena Curran International, but it might be marketed a little bit better. But I see the money issues picking up. I mean, the more money coming in, and more abundance. So that's what I'm picking up on.
Nice. Beautiful.
All right, Kim, next week, your channel, right?
Yeah. Are we doing next week? Okay, the week before Christmas, and then probably not for the 2 weeks after that.
Let me see what next week date is.
Yeah.
Give me
So,
one second here.
I know.
So
Today's
is the
it's
20th.
maybe. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
No, okay. Well,
I mean,
if we do it. If we don't, we'll do it after Christmas. How's that?
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think I can, but I know that's when the visitors are coming that day. So let me see.
Well, we're all going to be busier than a wallpaper hanger in a hurricane. So,
well, we'll just okay. Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
if we don't see you next week, we'll see you after Christmas. And everybody, well, I'll be doing shows. I'll be Kevin's show tomorrow night. So everybody, be safe, be well, and try that amaretto bread pudding.
Oh, yeah.
All righty.
Bye.
Stay
Bye.
well.